Welcome to Deep Thought. Switch up your routine every now and then. Switch up your routine. You know what? All right. So y'all know I record stuff early, and this is coming out on the 16th, right? This is coming out on the 16th. And, it's interesting because I recorded it the week before, but I took the week off. From working out because y'all know I do, I'm always in the gym and everything. But, I'm just coming off that self-improvement summit out, and I was doing a lot of working out just so I look good for it, seriously. And, changing my diet, dropping some, make sure my physique was on tight. And so I had a certain routine for like several weeks. I said, you know what? I need to rest. And especially with this COVID thing, I haven't really gone on a vacation. So I said, all right, I'll do a semi-working vacation because I'm recording this during that period. But that's this is easy to record. But I said, I'm going to chill. And I called it Eat Week. I'm actually spoiling myself eating in different restaurants. Right, when I normally don't. But I was like, I noticed something, though. I noticed something right away. Stuff was starting to come to me. Ideas were popping in my head. Several projects were popping in my head. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, I could work on that. Oh, I could do that. And I was seeing a lot of stuff. And then I thought about, okay, why is that happening? Because, Rom's always thinking, it's like, oh, you know what? I'm breaking my routine. See, here's the problem. Here's the issue when you get in a routine. And even Rom, like I always tell you, I'm going to say it 1,000 times. I'm going to say it 1,000 times, some more. I'm not on top of a mountain. I'm not a guru or a swami. I'm out here with y'all. We all climbing this mountain together. Some of y'all got to shout a bit. Some of y'all can talk in normal tones. Some of y'all can whisper. Might be a few of y'all. I'm following y'all. So I'm just giving my perspective out here, right? And my thing was, I tend to be very disciplined, very regimented. Once I start doing something a certain way, I keep doing it. Like, I give you a great example. I had a tendency to always want to eat lunch about 11 o'clock. And that went back for years. That's because when I last worked on a full-time job, I would always eat at 11 o'clock. And I noticed even when, I'm working 100% for myself, I would always eat around 11. So I started doing stuff to break that routine. I'd move it back. I'd, purposely start moving it back, at least to the afternoon, purposely. But here's the thing in switching the routine up, just switching it up. Like I said, stuff came in because once you regiment it, once you get into a habit, you stay with it. It's normal. And indeed, you fall asleep. You get used to doing something. You get used to waking up at a certain time. You get used to doing certain things. You get into a rhythm. Now, the rhythm, it's not always bad. It's not always a bad rhythm. It keeps you going. You always know what to do, and it's easy to do. Now, sometimes a rhythm can be bad, like if you get into a habit, but it's not doing anything for you. But either way, well, especially if it's bad, but even if it's a good thing, break it up every now and then. Do something different. Like one of the things I do, like even normally, even when I'm doing all my regimented stuff, sometimes I'll take a different route to something if I can. Like some places, like when I go to the gyms, well, one of the gyms I go to, there's only really one route I can take. Only one direct route because it's just right up the street. It's a couple turns and I'm there. I can't really go another way. But for some other stuff, if I'm going to a store or something, I might take a different route there. I might say, well, let me go this way or something. It can be someplace I would normally go to. And I do regularly break a routine there. But switch it up every now and then. Switch it up because then I'm going to tell you what. One, you don't get stuck in something because understand something. One danger with a routine, good or bad, sometimes if something come up, you might not be able to adapt right away because you're used to doing something one way. Your body is used to doing something one way. But you switch that routine up, then your body gets used to say, oh, we got to switch it up. It's just like working out in the gym. Like one thing I would say, don't do the same exercises every week. You can do some the same, but do something different. Like there's certain exercises like on my back or bench press I always do, but then I won't do the same. I might like extra exercises. I might do something different. Do the same thing with your life. Take a different path to work. Eat at a different time if you can. Eat a different food. Do something to switch it up. Instead of watching TV at a certain time or something, if you even going to watch TV, don't. Change up your times. Take a few days off and don't watch any videos. My videos stay here. You can catch them on another day or anybody's stuff. Take a break from social media for a day or two. Break it up, because then you open up the stuff, because when you're stuck in that rhythm, that routine, you always see it. You always see the same things, and then you see new things. You get new ideas. You get rest, because my main thing was just getting some rest. I needed some rest, but then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, wait a minute, this is what I could work on. In fact, right now it's like I got one project coming, and then I'm like, y'all gonna be like, wow. Well, a couple projects I gotta work on. Y'all gonna be like, wow. And it's like, it gives you something new. It keeps you excited too, because that's another thing as well. A lot of people, let's be real, a lot of stuff get boring. Even if it's something you like to do, you get in that routine, you get like ho-hum. It's like, same old thing. But if you keep switching it up, it becomes more exciting, becomes new, then you might be able to see a new angle for it. I know this is the Deep Thought channel, but you know what? That affects how you think, because when you see things a new way, you get fresh ideas. You get fresh perspectives. You see something that could help you long term. Like, always use the example of driving a different way to work or wherever you're going. You might see something that you don't normally see. Like just doing this, what I call the eat weeks. I usually eat at home anyway. Only time I really eat out is on weekends with my sons. But like just going someplace different to get something, I noticed there was a new store next to this place I would get crab cakes from. And it was like a gaming type of store, and I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. You can see new things like that. Very, very key to do. Very key. So switch it up. All right? Switch it up. And I want y'all to think on this. Talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.